One bright morning, a young beaver named Bruno stood on a large rock beside the river. His eyes sparkled with excitement. "I am going to build the strongest dam in the entire valley before winter arrives," he announced proudly. The ducks were impressed. The rabbits admired his confidence. Even the fish swimming near the shore stopped to listen. Bruno loved the attention. Every day he shared more details about his future success. "I found the perfect spot. I already have a great design. Soon everyone will see the greatest dam ever built." The animals congratulated him again and again, and every compliment made Bruno feel successful, even though he had barely started working. Days passed. Instead of gathering wood, he spent hours talking about his plans. Instead of building, he imagined how impressed everyone would be when he finished. One evening, Bruno met an old owl named Orion. The owl listened quietly as Bruno described his future achievements. When Bruno finally stopped talking, Orion asked a simple question. "How much of the dam have you built?" Bruno hesitated. "Not much yet." "And how much wood have you collected?" "Only a little." The owl nodded. "Then be careful. Sometimes people enjoy talking about success so much that they forget to work for it." Bruno laughed politely. He thought the owl was worrying too much. The next few weeks continued the same way. Whenever Bruno discovered good building materials, he told everyone. Whenever he found a useful location, he shared it. Soon other animals began using the same resources. Meanwhile, Bruno's project barely moved forward. Then one cold morning, he noticed something alarming. Winter was approaching much faster than expected. He rushed to inspect his dam. His heart sank. The structure was still unfinished. For the first time, he felt afraid. That evening, he sat alone beside the river. The old owl landed nearby. "You seem troubled," Orion said. Bruno sighed. "I had such a wonderful plan. Why am I so far behind?" The owl looked at the river and replied, "A dream is only the beginning. Action is what gives it life." Bruno remained silent. Deep inside, he knew the owl was right. He realized something important. For weeks, he had been collecting praise instead of progress. The very next morning, he made a decision. No more announcements, no more promises, no more showing off. From now on, he would focus on the work itself. Every morning before sunrise, Bruno gathered branches. Every afternoon, he carried heavy logs. Every evening, he strengthened the foundation of the dam. When other animals asked what he was doing, he simply smiled. Just working, nothing more. Days turned into weeks. Without constant talking, Bruno discovered he had more energy. Without seeking attention, he stayed focused longer. Without worrying about what others thought, he worked harder than ever before. Slowly, the dam began to grow, piece by piece, branch by branch, day after day. Winter finally arrived. Strong winds swept through the valley. Heavy rain caused the river to rise. Many animals worried about the coming season, but Bruno stood confidently beside his completed dam. It was strong, it was stable, and it was ready. The animals gathered around in amazement. A young rabbit asked, "Bruno, what's your secret? How did you finish such an incredible project?" Bruno smiled. "I stopped talking about what I wanted to do and started doing it." The animals listened carefully. Another rabbit asked, "Should we never tell anyone our goals?" Bruno shook his head. "No, sharing with the right people can help, but if you spend too much time talking about success, you may start enjoying the praise before you've earned it." The animals thought about his words. Even the old owl smiled proudly from a nearby tree. As winter passed, many animals remembered Bruno's lesson. Some stopped talking about getting stronger and started training. Some stopped talking about learning and started studying. Others stopped waiting for the perfect moment and finally took action. And little by little, the valley became a place of hard work instead of empty promises. Bruno never forgot what he had learned. People may admire your plans for a moment, but they respect your results for a lifetime. Moral: dream big, work quietly, stay consistent, and let your results speak louder than your words.